The internet never forgets, but sometimes it takes years to remember. In 2024 alone, mysteries that haunted forums, consumed Reddit detectives, and broke the internet finally revealed their secrets. From lost media that vanished for decades to dark web puzzles that seemed impossible to crack, these are the creepiest internet mysteries that were finally solved. And some of these answers, they're more disturbing than the mysteries themselves. For 17 years, one song haunted the internet. No one knew who made it, no one knew where it came from. Music databases returned nothing. Shazam failed. Even the most obsessive music historians on Earth couldn't crack it. It started in 2007 when a German man named Darius digitized his old cassette tapes from the 1980s. Most songs were easy to identify. Standard new wave hits, Depeche Mode, The Cure. But one track was different. Haunting synth lines, melancholic vocals, sung in English with a German accent, and absolutely zero trace of its existence anywhere on the internet. He uploaded it online, asking for help. The song spread across forums. Thousands tried to identify it. They ran it through every music recognition software available. They contacted radio stations. They reached out to record labels. Nothing. It became known as the most mysterious song on the internet. Here's what made this mystery truly maddening. Songs leave traces. Copyright registrations, radio playlists, vinyl pressings, concert flyers. This song had none of that. It was as if someone recorded it, played it once on German radio in 1984, and then the universe erased it from existence. The hunt became an obsession. Music historians analyzed the synth equipment used. Linguists debated the singer's accent. Audio engineers cleaned the recording, searching for background clues. The lyrics were clear, like the wind. You came here running, take the consequence of leaving. But those words appeared in no database anywhere. In 2019, Reddit went nuclear. A community called r/the mysterious song formed. Thousands of users coordinated what became the largest music archaeology project in internet history. They tracked down every obscure German new wave band from the 1980s. They contacted DJs, session musicians, studio engineers. Every lead was a dead end. Then in November 2024, a Reddit user named Moran1412 found something. A tiny newspaper ad from 1983. A local music festival in northern Germany. Buried in the fine print of participating bands was a name, Fex. 6 hours of frantic searching led to a phone directory from 1984. A name, Michael Heydrich. A city, Bremen, and then a social media profile. The message was sent, "Did you used to be in a band called Fex?" 2 days later, the response came, "Yes, that was a very long time ago. Why?" When Michael Heydrich heard the song after 40 years, he cried. "I wrote that with my friends when I was 19. We called it Subways of Your Mind. We recorded it for a local radio competition. We played it maybe 5 times. Then we broke up. The tape sat in my attic for 4 decades. He had no idea that thousands of people across the planet had spent years searching for his forgotten teenage song. The mystery was solved, but it raised a darker question. How much art has vanished simply because nobody remembered it existed? How many brilliant songs were recorded once and forgotten? How many films, books, paintings ended up lost, not because they were destroyed, but because they were simply forgotten? The internet never forgets, unless it never knew in the first place. In 2020, a Finnish Reddit user posted a simple question: who are these celebrities on my curtains? The fabric had 8 celebrity faces printed on it. Stylized, black and blue silhouettes. 7 were identified immediately. Josh Holloway from Lost, Jessica Alba, Orlando Bloom. Adriana Lima appeared twice, but the 6th face, nobody could identify it. Not one person out of thousands. The mystery consumed Reddit. A dedicated subreddit was created, r/celebrity number 6. Over 46,000 members joined the hunt. They tried everything: reverse image searches, AI reconstruction, manually going through a decade of Getty Images photos. They contacted the fabric manufacturer. They analyzed facial features. They debated if celebrity number 6 was even male or female. Theories exploded. Some thought it was Taylor Kitsch. Others said Olivia Wilde. Every lead turned into a dead end. The search went on for 4 years. Then in September 2024, a Reddit user named Stefan Morse tried something different. They colored in the black and white image and ran it through PimEyes, a facial recognition tool. The system returned a match, a Spanish model named Leticia Sard. Another user, Indigo Room, tracked down the photographer who took the original photo. His name was Leandre Escorcel. Indigo Room sent him an email showing the curtain fabric. "Do you recognize this?" Escorcel confirmed it. That was his photo of Leticia Sard, taken for a Spanish fashion magazine called Tendencias Woman. The fabric company had used it without permission. Hours later, Sardá herself confirmed it. She posted a photo holding the original magazine print. "It's me, 100% sure." Leticia Sard had no idea that tens of thousands of people had been searching for her identity for 4 years. She'd quit modeling in 2009 and lived a quiet life in Tenerife with her 2 children. She'd never heard of celebrity number 6 until someone told her the internet was obsessed with finding her. The mystery was solved, but it showed something profound about the internet age. In a world of infinite information, sometimes the simplest questions take years to answer. And the people we're searching for? They often have no idea we're even looking. January 4th, 2012. An anonymous user posted an image to 4chan. "We are looking for highly intelligent individuals. To find them, we have devised a test. Find the message hidden in this image. Good luck, 3301. Within minutes, cryptographers discovered hidden data in the file. A cipher. When decoded, it led to a URL. That URL led to another image with deeper encryption. That led to GPS coordinates, physical coordinates across 14 cities worldwide. People traveled to Warsaw, Paris, Seoul, Sydney. They found posters with QR codes. Each code led to another puzzle. The difficulty was impossible. You needed expertise in cryptography, steganography, ancient literature, multiple languages, and number theory just to progress. The internet exploded with theories. Was it the NSA, a cult, a private intelligence agency? Then people who solved the puzzle started disappearing from forums. No goodbye posts, accounts deleted, total silence. The puzzle returned in 2013, then 2014. Each time harder. Each time, more solvers vanished. In 2021, investigative journalists followed the money instead of solving the puzzle. Domain registrations led to a shell company. That led to a private equity firm. That led to the Cicero Institute, a think tank focused on cryptographic security. Founded in January 2012, the exact month Cicada 3301 first appeared. Cicada 3301 wasn't recruiting for the government. It was a private organization building the most secure communication network in the world. The solvers who disappeared? They'd signed NDAs and gone to work developing encryption protocols now used by governments worldwide. In 2023, one former solver spoke anonymously. Every challenge was a real-world problem disguised as a game. Everything was a test. If you made it through, you proved you could think in ways the world needs but rarely finds. Cicada 3301 hasn't posted since 2016. Official reason? They found everyone they needed. But some believe the real reason is darker. The test worked so well that they're still using it, just not publicly. Not where anyone can track it. Which means if you find a puzzle that seems impossibly difficult, maybe someone is watching. Maybe someone is testing. And maybe if you solve it, you'll be the next person to quietly disappear. September 23, 2013. A YouTube channel called Webdriver Torso uploaded its first video, 11 seconds long, red and blue rectangles sliding across a screen, a robotic voice, aqua, violet. Then it uploaded another and another, every few minutes, every single day, for months. By March 2014, it had uploaded 77,000 videos, all nearly identical, all seemingly meaningless. The internet went into panic mode. Was it a number station, a dead man's switch, an AI trying to communicate? But then people found anomalies. Video 72,908 showed the Eiffel Tower. Video 77,777 showed a person standing motionless in an empty room. One video had audio of human breathing. Users discovered that playing multiple videos simultaneously made the rectangles align into GPS coordinates. Coordinates to abandoned buildings. Empty lots, places nobody should be going. The theories got darker. Government surveillance, countdown to catastrophe, something inhuman watching us. In June 2014, a software engineer named Surana Luminita reverse-engineered the upload pattern and compared it to YouTube's quality assurance protocols. They matched perfectly. YouTube confirmed it. Webdriver Torso was their automated testing system. The Eiffel Tower, geographic encoding test. The person standing, movement tracking. The breathing, audio quality check. It wasn't a mystery. It was boring corporate infrastructure that we'd turned into cosmic horror because we needed it to mean something. But here's what nobody talks about. Webdriver Torso is still uploading, right now. The channel has over 850,000 videos. And among those hundreds of thousands of geometric shapes, there are still anomalies. Videos that don't fit the pattern. Uploads that seem too deliberate. YouTube says it's just testing. But if you scroll deep enough into that channel, you might find something that feels like it's watching you back. For years, a 17-second audio clip haunted lost media communities. A catchy synth-pop song, professional production, clear vocal singing. Everyone knows that, you know that, I know that, everyone knows. But nobody knew what it was from. It became known as Everyone Knows That, or ulterior motives. People assumed it was from a commercial, maybe a video game, possibly an obscure 80s track. Every database search came up empty. Music forums were stumped. Even the most dedicated lost media hunters couldn't crack it. The search went on for years. Then in 2024, someone made a breakthrough. They traced the audio to a 1986 adult film called Angels of Passion. The song was part of the soundtrack, recorded specifically for that film and never released commercially. The composer was Christopher St. Booth, who'd worked on several adult film soundtracks in the 1980s under various pseudonyms. He confirmed he'd written and recorded the track, but had no idea it had become a lost media mystery decades later. The mystery was solved, but it revealed something about internet archaeology. Sometimes the content we're searching for exists in the most unexpected places. And sometimes the reason we can't find something isn't because it's lost. It's because it's in a category we'd never think to search. In 2017, comedian Nate Fernald found an enamel pin on eBay. A strange creature. Big eyes, odd proportions. The name below it read, Geedis. He posted it on Twitter. What the hell is Geedis? The internet had no answer. Geedis appeared to be from a larger set of fantasy characters called the Land of Ta, but nobody could find any information about the Land of Ta. No toys, no books, no TV shows, no records of anything. A dedicated subreddit formed. Hundreds of people investigated. They found other pins from the Land of Ta set, characters named Zoltan, Raph, Iggy, but there was no source material, no story, no franchise, just pins. The mystery deepened. Where did these characters come from? Why did they exist? Who created them? In 2019, podcasters Amory Syvertson and Ben Brock Johnson cracked the case. They tracked down the artist, a man named Sam Petrucci, who'd worked for a company that made enamel pins in the 1980s. Petrucci had designed the Land of Ta characters specifically for pins. There was no larger franchise, no story, no TV show. The characters were created to exist only as pins, nothing more. The pins sold poorly. The line was discontinued, and for 40 years, Geedis existed as a forgotten character from a forgotten product line until the internet rediscovered him and demanded answers. The mystery was solved, but it showed how the internet can take the most mundane commercial failure and turn it into a legendary enigma. Sometimes there is no grand conspiracy. Sometimes a weird pin is just a weird pin. In 2011, a Reddit account called 8858DE4F56D9BC9 began posting strings of seemingly random hexadecimal code. Every day, multiple times, no explanation, no context, just code. The subreddit r/solving A858 was created to decode the messages. Thousands tried. Some posts decoded into images, others into coordinates. Some appeared to be encrypted multiple times. The patterns were inconsistent. deliberately obscure. Theories ranged from ARG to government operation to elaborate art project. For 4 years, the account posted relentlessly. Then in 2015, the final post appeared. "Hello. Thank you for your dedication. That is all." The account never revealed its purpose. But in 2016, interviews with cryptography students from a university in the UK suggested it was a long-running experiment in crowdsourced cryptanalysis, a graduate student's thesis project that spiraled into a years-long internet phenomenon. The creator never officially came forward. But the project proved something fascinating. Give the internet an unsolvable puzzle, and thousands of brilliant minds will dedicate years trying to crack it, even when there might be no answer at all. 7 mysteries, 7 solutions, and 7 reminders that the internet is both exactly what it seems and nothing like we imagine. The most mysterious song was forgotten, art rediscovered by accident. Celebrity number 6 was a model who had no idea she was being searched for. Cicada 3301 was a recruitment tool for the world's most secretive think tank. Webdriver Torso was testing software we mistook for horror. Everyone knows that was lost media hiding in the unlikeliest place. Geedis was a commercial failure turned legendary, and A858 was a student project that became an obsession. But solving these mysteries didn't make the internet less strange. If anything, the answers proved something more profound. Reality is stranger than any conspiracy. The truth is weirder than the mystery. And sometimes the scariest thing about the unknown isn't wondering what's out there. It's finally knowing and realizing that what's real is more unsettling than anything we imagined. The internet is full of mysteries. Most will never be solved, but these 7 were. And now you know what nobody was supposed to find out. 2024 was the year the internet remembered. Lost media was found, dark web puzzles were cracked, and the mysteries that haunted us for years finally revealed their secrets. But new mysteries are already forming, right now, in forums you've never heard of, on websites that don't show up in searches. The next Cicada 3301 might already be online. The next mysterious song might already be playing. The question is, will you be the one to solve it? The mysteries don't end here. If you want to uncover more secrets the internet tried to hide, smash that like button, share this video with your fellow internet detectives, and subscribe so you never miss the next unsolved case. There are more mysteries waiting to be cracked.